A taxi is moving through city traffic with nobody touching the steering wheel. The wheel turns on its own. The car stops at lights, navigates intersections, and drops off its passenger without a single human input. The context: from fishing village to the future.
We often think of Tokyo or Seoul as cities of the future, but there's one place in China that's shaping the future right now, and it doesn't get nearly enough attention. 40 years ago, this was nothing more than a small fishing village, but in less than 4 decades, it has transformed into a global tech powerhouse, home to some of the world's most cutting-edge technologies. This is Shenzhen, a city genuinely living in 2050 and pushing the boundaries of what's possible. We're about to show you what it's actually like here in a place that doesn't receive many tourists, and what you see might just be a glimpse into the future. We're currently on our way to meet up with Fred. He's a local here who works in tech, and he's going to be showing some of the things which make Shenzhen.
40 years ago, Shenzhen was a fishing village. Not a small city, not a developing town, a fishing village with a population measured in the thousands. Today it is home to over 17 million people, and it is arguably the most technologically advanced urban environment on Earth. The transformation happened faster than any city in human history, and what has been built here in the last decade specifically makes every other city on the planet look like it is running behind schedule. What you are about to see is not a technology expo. This is daily life in Shenzhen in 2026, the transportation people use to commute, the coffee shops they stop at before work, the restaurants where they eat lunch, and the infrastructure that connects all of it. The future did not arrive here as an announcement. It arrived quietly as normal. Transportation, the city that drives itself.
This is so weird.
The wheel is spinning.
Whoa. Should I turn these?
Yeah.
Wait, what? It's actually fast?
No way.
There is no one in this car. Wait, I thought it would be slow.
This is freaky.
This is so weird.
It's like it's pressing the pedal.
Yeah, so we go 54 kilometers an hour right now. Flipping heck, we're changing zone.
He's overtaking.
Flipping heck, he's not messing about, is he? So as you can see on here, it's fully AI, so it's tracking all the cars in all the lanes, so it knows everything that's going on.
This is so weird. Like, has this ever been in a crash? I don't understand how it's working. Oh look, you can see actually people as they're walking and bikes as well. It's not just cars.
I love how like the dashboard's like fully working still.
Yeah.
But there's just no one. It's just so weird. There's just no one here.
You kind of just think you're in a normal taxi and then you look at the wheel just spinning on its own.
It's when you...
Pony.ai operates a fully driverless robo-taxi fleet in Shenzhen, and riding one is one of the more disorienting experiences available to a human being in 2026. You book the ride on an app, the car arrives, you get in, and the steering wheel begins moving with nobody sitting behind it. The car reads the road, processes the traffic, identifies pedestrians, navigates intersections, and delivers you to your destination without requiring a single word from you or from any driver. This is not a trial program with a safety driver watching from the back seat. These are commercial rides available to the general public in a city of 17 million people. Shenzhen received the first citywide permit for commercial robo-taxi operation in China, and the fleet has now completed millions of rides. The cars are so consistent and reliable that most regular users report that the discomfort of the first ride disappears entirely by the second or third.
Yeah, is it a driverless metro?
Yeah, so 3 of the lines here are actually driverless. This is the present they gave you. They probably saw you have a pink phone case.
Yeah. So we have just arrived to another area of town. This is the Civic Square, and behind me here is the 5th tallest building in the world and the 2nd tallest in China, which is pretty cool. And we have a massive flagpole of the Chinese flag.
I've got a good fact for you. Shenzhen has the most skyscrapers in the world, over 200 meters. So there's
More
a lot
than
of
Hong Kong?
Yeah, over 200 meters. So like super tall skyscrapers.
Cool.
Fact.
Getting hot out here, so I think we need a Pocari sweat. Let's go for this one.
The metro system takes the driverless concept to a different scale entirely. Shenzhen's metro runs without drivers across multiple lines, moving millions of passengers daily through a network that operates autonomously around the clock. Trains depart on precise schedules, hold at platforms for exact durations, and navigate the entire network without human intervention at the controls. The metro has become so reliable that delays are genuinely newsworthy rather than routine, which is the exact opposite of the experience in most major cities worldwide. Daily life. The interactions that no longer require humans.
No one is talking to the barista.
There's basically no communication. Everyone comes in, picks up their coffee, leaves. Like, it's weird to take away those day-to-day little interactions.
Okay, we've just seen that it's actually cheaper to order on the app. So you're actually saving money, and you can even choose when you're gonna pick it up. So you can choose like 10:30, 11, 12, like. So the current update is the coffee is in production, and it should be completed very soon. Look at the coffee name. It says Australia and white. That's how I like my coffee.
Yeah, flat white.
Flat white also known as. I don't know about you, but I feel like outdoor escalators are kind of crazy because what happens when it like rains?
Yeah, true.
Isn't it electronic? Does it just, I don't know.
Are they waterproof?
Maybe they are.
The future's let us down because we're here, but the coffee's not yet.
Even though there's no physical queue in there. It's all online.
It's an online queue. Coffee! This is the right order, right?
Yeah. And
Because I can't read it.
we literally said nothing to the barista, which is kind of sad.
That is beautiful.
The zero-interaction coffee shop sounds like a concept until you stand inside one. You order on your phone before you arrive. By the time you walk through the door, your coffee is being prepared by automated equipment with no barista involved. You collect it from a pickup station and leave. The entire transaction, ordering, payment, preparation, collection, happens without you speaking to or making eye contact with a single person. These are not novelty locations. They operate at commercial scale in office districts across Shenzhen because the efficiency makes them economically competitive with traditional cafes.
It's so cool how it's moving.
It's coming down the main strip. How does it work? It must be like I don't know,
This is
magnets
so
or something?
cool.
It's so cool, right?
How does it work?
Whoa.
This is open the cabin door.
Open
Eve,
it?
open the cabin door.
Okay, shall I do it?
Yeah. A gift.
A gift?
Oh,
Oh, thank you.
thank you.
Wow. We got a little gift. Thank you, robot.
Love candle.
Smells nice.
Here we go. What have we got? Oh, wow.
We've got some. Thank you. That's good.
I don't know what is gonna happen, but he's doing something.
Whoa.
It's on fire.
They're cooking the steak. What's another one?
And what?
Restaurant dining in Shenzhen has its own version of this shift. Levitating robot servers, machines that float at table height using magnetic suspension, carry dishes from the kitchen to tables without wheels touching the ground, without wait staff navigating between chairs, and without the delays that come from human service during peak hours. Watching one arrive at your table for the first time produces a specific kind of cognitive dissonance. The object in front of you is clearly a machine, clearly delivering your food, and clearly operating in a space that has always been exclusively human. Restaurants using these systems report faster table turnover and higher customer satisfaction scores simultaneously.
Drone delivery in China, we're literally living in the future. It has to dodge the tree as well. Wow.
That was so cool. I'm out of breath from running. Dropped it off, and now it's gonna take off again and go back to shop to get another delivery, I assume.
Off it goes. Wow.
Okay, do I do
柜
this?
门已打开，请尽快取出餐箱，并将餐箱放入空投柜旁的回收处。
Let's see what we've got.
Drone delivery in Shenzhen has passed the novelty phase entirely. drones delivering ice cream, snacks, and small consumer items to rooftop collection points in commercial districts operate on regular schedules the same way delivery trucks operate schedules in other cities. The logistics infrastructure in the air above parts of Shenzhen is as real and functional as the road infrastructure below it. Delivery times for participating merchants are measured in minutes rather than hours, and the system operates in weather conditions that would ground recreational drones in most other countries. Innovation, the technology that feels impossible.
What's that?
You put this little headband on, and apparently the more you concentrate, the faster the car actually goes, which is cool. I feel like I would be so distracted.
Yeah,
Probably stop.
so maybe it wouldn't work as well.
Just gotta concentrate really hard. You must be concentrating because it's going fast.
I feel like I'm not concentrating. I'm not sure how much control I have of it, if I'm honest.
Try and relax and not think about any. Oh, it's working. It's actually slowed down.
My mind waves. So this is when I was relaxing, and then it slowed down. And then when I've just had that coffee, so I feel like I'm getting excited.
15 minutes earlier, we had ordered from an app to use the drone delivery service. This service has been going viral on social media and was one of the reasons we were so keen to visit this city.
Oh yeah, there's another one in the sky.
Oh, there's one just coming up. There's two up there.
He's coming in 2 minutes.
Controlling a car with your mind is a demonstration that Shenzhen technology companies have been running publicly for several years, and the reaction of every person who witnesses it for the first time is the same: a pause, a reassessment, and then usually silence. A driver wearing a headset that reads electroencephalographic signals controls basic vehicle functions: acceleration, braking, directional intent through thought alone. The technology is not production ready for consumer vehicles in 2026, but the demonstration is real, the science is established, and the companies running it are the same companies building the autonomous systems already operating on Shenzhen's roads. The gap between demonstration and deployment in this city has historically been measured in years rather than decades.
You're heavy of your legs, so when you wear this, you will feel very light.
There's going to be no more complaining when we go on hikes if you get this.
Something different.
Do you like it? Is it actually?
I feel like I'm a robot.
You feel like you're a robot?
I can't stop.
You can't stop moving now.
I'm being strapped up. Apparently this is a new product as well. Oh my word! It's so odd.
You look really weird.
That is so cool.
How does it work?
No one can complain ever again if they've got one of these.
And what an amazing invention though for older people.
Yeah.
Robot Anno is going to make my latte. Oh, here we go. So it's just pouring the coffee in and then
Exoskeleton suits for assisted walking represent a different category of technology entirely, one with immediate and measurable human benefit. People with limited mobility or recovering from injuries wear powered exoskeletons that provide the mechanical assistance their legs cannot. In Shenzhen, these are available not just in medical facilities, but in public rehabilitation centers and through commercial rental programs. The engineering that makes a powered exoskeleton work, servo motors, balance algorithms, real-time terrain adaptation, is the same engineering that powers the robots operating in Shenzhen's factories. The consumer and industrial applications are being developed simultaneously by the same companies because the underlying technology is identical. The reality check, where all of this is born.
And we're actually going to go in there now and see what we can find, because I'm kind of interested if there's actually going to be a lot of stolen iPhones from the UK here.
That's the rumours we've heard anyway. Oh.
Cameras, watches,
Everything.
earphones. Kind of like these old gaming machines.
They look so cool, right?
Yeah, I mean, I reckon they'd be in Chinese, but they look kind of fun whilst we're on our endless flights.
I'm amazed because everyone seems to be selling the same things, and it's also incredibly clean in here. I thought it was just going to be like a crazy electronics market where everything looks, you know, not super clean and kind of a bit crazy, but everything is just polished and perfect.
It really is.
Even though I think a lot of these stuff, especially the Apple Watches, are reused. Second hand?
Yeah, many things.
So they're second hand, not new, second hand.
We were just looking at those Apple Watches, and the guy actually said that some of these are not real Apple, and maybe some are kind of second-hand, but some of them are definitely like a fake brand.
Everything described in this video has a physical origin point, and in Shenzhen, that origin point is the electronics market district. A place so large, so dense, and so comprehensively stocked that it functions as a physical representation of the global electronics supply chain compressed into walking distance. This is where the components exist before the products do. Drone parts, circuit boards, sensors, motors, displays, batteries, every building block of every technology shown in this video is available here, at retail, at scale, at prices that reflect China's manufacturing dominance in every category simultaneously. Engineers from startups around the world fly to Shenzhen specifically to source components for prototypes because nothing else on Earth concentrates this density of hardware supply in one accessible location. The levitating restaurant robots were prototyped with components from markets like this. The autonomous vehicle sensors were refined by engineers who could walk across the street and buy alternative parts the same afternoon. The drone delivery fleet was built by companies whose founders learned hardware development in these buildings. Understanding Shenzhen's technology is impossible without understanding that the manufacturing base and the innovation ecosystem are the same ecosystem. The city does not import technology and apply it. It generates technology from the ground up because the raw materials, the engineering talent, the manufacturing capacity, and the venture capital to commercialize results all exist within the same geographic area. The question:
we often think of Tokyo or Seoul as cities of the future, but there's one place in China that's shaping the future right now, and it doesn't get nearly enough attention. 40 years ago, this was nothing more than a small fishing village, but in less than 4 decades, it has transformed into a global tech powerhouse, home to some of the world's most cutting-edge technologies. This is Shenzhen, a city genuinely living in 2050 and pushing the boundaries of what's possible. We're about to show you what it's actually like here in a place.
Shenzhen presents a version of urban life that most cities will not reach for 10 to 20 years if current trajectories hold. Driverless taxis operating commercially, metro systems running without drivers, zero interaction retail at scale, robot servers in working restaurants, drone delivery as a normal logistics option, and exoskeleton assistance available outside of hospital settings, all of this is present, simultaneously, in one city right now. The honest question the city raises is whether this represents a genuinely better way to live or whether the efficiency optimization that drives all of these systems produces something that feels less human even as it functions more smoothly. The people who live here are largely enthusiastic. Survey data consistently shows Chinese urban residents more comfortable with autonomous vehicles, AI systems, and robotic services than their counterparts in Western cities. Whether that reflects genuine preference or exposure producing familiarity is a question worth sitting with. What is not in question is the scale and the speed. 40 years from fishing village to the most technologically integrated urban environment on Earth. No other city in history has moved that fast, and the pace has not slowed. Driverless taxis, levitating robot servers, drone delivery as daily logistics, and a mind-controlled car demonstration happening on public roads. Drop a comment right now, future if you would actually live here, or dystopia if the efficiency comes at a cost you are not willing to pay. Check the end screen for more city and technology breakdowns sitting there waiting.